Bradwoto Stream. and not a single word was said. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What are the odds? I swear to God, I didn't do anything. I put one level in. I did the smallest amount of just fuck around. Got some echoes last night because I had nothing to do. Almost. That is insane. What are the odds, dude? I am so elated. I really thought today was just that all day, dude. I thought that's all it was. Who fucking voted? 14% of you. 25 people about to make 1.1 million split. Fucking Squid Game, baby. The One Reborn defeated first try today. Yes. Fucking let's go.
Oh. Look at that. Bloodborne 1. Who would have thought? Not me. Certainly not you, who voted for it, and definitely not Brad, who's avoided putting it on the game vote list for exactly this reason. Now, I've never seen Brad play a Souls-like, and I guess neither have you. So I'm curious to see if he'll be like a dog with a bone, a petulant child, or a master at work. Maybe a mix of all three? One thing I do know about Bradley, though, he has insatiable bloodlust.
Do you want to fuck?
So I expect a lot of screaming. Shouting. Rage.
You fucker!
Sorrow, pain.
Run! No!
Or maybe at the sweet taste of victory after a long, hard-fought battle.
Unrivaled display of strength.
Either way, I'm excited to experience this. So thank you, chat, for giving us all the gift of Brad's low-health Bloodborne run.
What's that smell?
All right, hopefully that's good, bitch.
Hamburger. Fucking hell, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. You'd think I'd set up some sort of elaborate thing where I recorded someone winning. Honestly though, the last time I played this game, I promise you that's exactly what happened to me with fucking German. Last time I played this, I spent hours and hours and hours fighting German. I woke up the next day and did it first try, and I could not believe what I was witnessing. Must say though, I lost about 200k echoes. I lost about 200k echoes on this, just leaving them in here, you know. That's crazy. Last night I did a couple of bits. One thing that has changed that I don't know if it made much of a difference, you'll have to let me know, is that I realized that I actually had the blood chunks to upgrade the weapon. So I did it last night and then went around the forest getting some echoes. What I do is I just kind of need something for my hands to play. And I've been switching between this and Far Cry, so I was like, for me, I justify playing this and doing a tiny little bit of farming offline. Because if I was playing this for real and not streaming and being like, hey everyone, look, suck my dick, and then dying because I'm trying to fuck it, because I'm so distracted, I would have had those echoes anyway. Realistically speaking, I would have a couple extra levels if I was playing this offline. What's up with you, dog? Can you hear him? Nah, mate. What's up? My friend. Huh? What do you need? Attention? You bored? You don't need nothing else. You don't need to go outside. You don't need food. You don't need water. So the only thing left is attention. Yeah, so I figure so last night, while Emma was streaming, I was preparing some Mistlight stuff, and then when it was done, I did like a little bit of fucking around, so I just run around and kill stuff like mindlessly. Like I'm watching something on this screen and just punching things on this one. But yeah, man, other than that, I really didn't put any, I didn't have any attempts offline or anything like that, you know? I can't believe that. I'm blown away by it. I don't know how to continue with my day. I truly was, like I said to Emma last night, we were sitting there watching TV, and I said to her, I literally exasperated, sat down in the chair, sat back and exasperated. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that fucking boss tomorrow. Like I kept thinking about it. I was like, I just don't know if it's even possible at this point. Like these bosses are just one-shotting me all the time now. I was like, I just don't know if I can do it. I literally almost threw the controller through the window today. Which doesn't sound like a big deal, but I mean it. Which is bad for me, man. If I'm reaching that level of like psychosis, that means I've completely let go of any of my inhibitions, and that is dangerous. It's a dangerous place for me to be. If I'm not fully and utterly, completely in a state of self-control,
Welcome.
it's bad.
Very well. Let me.
So you'll see I went up a level or two here. I don't know what it was, but who fucking cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter because I can't do the fucking health up anymore. Bro, I don't believe it. Wait, 21? How much is it for another level?
Welcome. What? Very well.
22 for another level, dude. There's got to be something I can sell or something, you know? The blade is upgraded. Oh, I can sell this, can't I? Tonitrus. Oh, you know what I got as well, actually? You know what did maybe helped a little bit? Hey, Merlin? Shut mouth. I realized that I had this, look. So you see my endurance bar is up a little bit. One of the metamorphosis runes raises stamina. So I have that one on instead of the Quicksilver Bullet, the higher blood maximum one, and the more blood echoes one. Is what I've currently got on the in that stuff. You know.
Welcome home.
Are you wanting to do all bosses to just beat the game?
What?
I'm not aiming for anything. We're just gonna see where we end up, you know. What do we need here? More skill. You okay, friend? Go on in. You had your attention? You feel better now? Will you just fucking lay down or something? Whatever it is dogs do.
Farewell, good.
Bought some fire paper. 5 blood vials. You can never have too many blood vials, you know? You can never have too many blood vials. Where am I going? Advent Plaza. It's gotta be right. Yeah, man. I can't believe, I don't even remember what happened. I was just in the zone. The truth of the matter is this. Two things helped. One, Dell Shoza gave me a Twitch Prime.
Whack Steven.
Two, Final Fantasy VII. The first piece of music I hear all day is the Final Fantasy VII opening bombing mission theme. Your man's gonna fucking absolutely wreck anything coming near him. What's this though? What is this place? This has to be a thing. Oh, fucking straight into another fight, is it? That's the fucking logo. That's the fucking thumbnail. Who's that? Is that Ludwig? Everyone's fucking screaming at me about Ludwig the whole game. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go in and see. It's weird that the fashion in this city was wear fish cages on your head. Oh, that's not him. That's the other guy, isn't it? This guy's the bad guy. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I remember when I played this before, I was like, this guy is the bad guy. Oh, no, it's not him. This is not a live person. The guy with this on his head, though. Who is that? What's happening? What is going on here? Oh, I killed two fucking little twats last night as well. Like a guy with claws. I killed a guy with claws. He just ran at me, and I had to fight him and one of those hot air balloon skull men at the same time, and I was freaking out. But I was like, let me see how good I actually am at the game. No chat, no worrying about stream, no none of that. Let me see if I can just do this. And I defeated him first try. Though it was one of those little one of the fuck, what are they called? I don't know what it is, man, but it looks like a hot air balloon made out of skulls on the ground. And one of them attacked me, and then this fucking dude with a little, like, claw. He was wearing nothing but a fucking claw on his hand. I killed him. That's all. You're all caught up. Now, what the fuck is this? The lecture hall? What the fuck is that? Oh, look. I was wondering what this fucking goop was. Everything looking like it was a fucking glazed cake. Slimy boys. What the fuck is that? Since when has this shit been in the game? Come on then. What you got? What do you do? Nowhere near. Oh, okay, good. They're fucking just easy. Thank God for that. They'll probably do some bullshit though. A lot of the stuff in this game now just does utter and complete bullshit, like them things that drink insight out of your brain. They're gonna shoot stuff at me across the way, aren't they? Look at this. Okay, never played a video game before? Come on. You think I never played... Y'all look like you ain't never played a video game before. Jaws all on the floor. Oh my god, like slime was in the door. What is it? I don't remember this at all. I do not remember this place at all. Even slightly, dude. As far as I'm concerned, this wasn't even in the game like last time I played it. What a horribly annoying place. Ooh, a bloodstone chunk. I need those at the moment to upgrade. I don't know how much I need for the next one, but probably a lot. I might not even be on bloodstone chunks anymore. It might be the next one. I definitely need them for the gun, though. The graduates of the Slug Children. The guns of the Patriots. Aha. Oh. Alright, what's this guy's deal? He's going to kick the living shit out of me, isn't he? Guarantee it. What are the odds I can... No. Ain't no one getting behind this guy. These are flaming hands. I mean... What are you expecting from... Wow, I'm amazed that didn't kill me. I'm amazed that whatever that move is there doesn't do enough to instant kill me. Where's the exposed button or whatever? Bloodstone shards? Great. Complete waste of my time. Ooh, or was it? What's this? I guess we're straight into the game this morning, boys. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. No. What the fuck is that? It's that thing from Demon Souls. Or Demon Slayer, or whatever that fucking show is.
Oh, this cannot be. You cannot be. Oh, how did this come to pass?
What? The fuck?
Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me?
Of course I think ill of you. Not at all. What's the answer? Backseat gamers. The reason I asked for backseat gaming through this stuff is I'm scared that it will do something that's like, well, here's the blessing of the Pui Bam. And then it increases my stamina. I'd make sure that you don't let me pick any answers that increase my stamina. I don't even know if anything does that in this game or if it was all based on like runes that they give you and shit. But I don't want anything to do that. So whatever the answer is, I don't really care too much what the answer is that I pick, as long as it doesn't do you know, whatever. You know. You get the modified cane. Dude, if they can upgrade the whip and make it worthwhile, I will use it. But for me, I just don't think it's worth it in the game. It doesn't have the range that it needs. If it has the range that it looks like it has, I would use it all the time. But it's slow, the timing on it is strange, and the range is as far as I have on the fucking normal cane anyway, so. The whip is very powerful. Nope. It has good range. Nope. And good damage against beasts. No. But it's difficult to master. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't agree. I haven't used it much, so you might be right, but for me, I'm not into it. Selecting either dialogue option, then talking to Patches again gives the anti-clockwise metamorphosis rune. Oh, okay. So why would you tell me, of course I think ill of you, then? We'll also drop the Great One's wisdom in the swamp. If shot down from the cliff in Nightmare Frontier, he dropped nothing if killed in the Lecter building later on. Extra insight, rarest thing in the game.
Oh, it pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. It's plain as a pikestaff. Now, say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say.
Alright, well, you're fucking horrific, aren't you? Jesus Christ. What's this then? Where does this lead? What's up, JG? Is it fun? No, this game is not fun at all. It's not fun. It's boring. And, extremely repetitive. But can you is there things that you can do in the game that will that's not a jar. I was answering a question and I'm answering it honestly. The game has redeeming features. I wouldn't say this is fun I wouldn't say that this was a fun game. It's horrific. It's no one's having fun playing this. It's about it's like doing an Iron Man run or something, like a real one in real. Like it's like doing a marathon in real life. No one really does them for fun. You do them for like, I don't know why people do them, but I guess, you know, so that you have a trophy. You do it so that you have bragging rights. You do it. I feel like I've activated something by walking down here. I don't trust this room at all, by the way. That's why I'm not speaking correctly. It's a sense of accomplishment. I wouldn't say it was fun. The world we were raised to live in no longer exists. Alright. Well, Pumpkinberry in here just trying to cause me to have an existential fucking crisis in the middle of the day. That's fine. What is this? Why is this like a Resident Evil? The Resident Evil part of the game. And what is happening? Is something going to chase me through here? Like that room I don't trust. I'm not going in there yet. It's a trick, man. Look, none of these other rooms have like stuff. And that one does. It's like, yeah, come in here and collect these things. You definitely will not be murdered. There's also a fucking a lantern right there. Which means there's something fucking unfathomably deadly here somewhere. Locked. That's different. That means I need a key for it. What is coming to get me, man? Something's coming to get me, innit? That's a big door. Don't trust that. What's this one? I'm not opening that big door yet. Something in here. I hear it. This is above me. I also don't trust the fact that there was a spider on the wall, which means there could be spiders on the fucking ceiling, and they're going to drop on me, and I'm probably going to kill myself when it happens. Red jelly. What in the fuck is that? We may never know. Tasty. Now this is going to lead back into that room again. Nope. Ah! I knew it. You son of a bitch, dude. Come on. Thing that looks like Jay Britton with slugged body. Fuck you. The reason Jay Britton loves this game so much, by the way, is that those guys look exactly like him. It's insane. It's like they modeled them on him. To Madman's knowledge. Right, well. I guess we have no choice. Oh, wait, what's this? Is this a door? When is a door? Not a door. Yeah. Alright, this room, we will check. There they go. And if there's one over there, there's probably one above me over here somewhere as well. Student uniform. Oh, we had those, didn't we? We have a student uniform. Oh, the lecture theatre key. There it is. Now see, look, that's the thing. You come in the door that way and he jumps on top of you and it would have fucking got me too. What a fucking dick. Fuck you. Sorry, I broke one of your chairs there. It was not my intention. So I can also get in there up there. So wait a second. Before I do anything else, I want to go and see what that's all about. Then... wait, where is it? Not this room. We've got 17 grand in the pocket. It's not enough for a level up, but I'm pretty tempted to go back. Spend it, because I'm fucking so convinced something's going to get me in that massive room. Why would they have just a big empty room like that? You know what I mean? It's a trap. this is the College of Menses. Yeah, I remember there being... Dude. Communion. Alright, now what does the student uniform do? It's going to do some arcane shit, isn't it? I can't remember what it did before. Blood defense and defense from the arcane. Don't have a student hat. Don't have student gloves. Student trousers. 2 sets of student trousers I've got. And they just defend from arcane things. So, I don't know. This game doesn't tend to set you up for the next boss, but it does give you stuff in the future. So if anything attacks me that's like doing arcane damage, you want to put on the student uniform. And that's me saying that to myself to commit it to memory. Now, there's no reason for me not to go back at this point because there's a lamp right there and there's no enemies in here. So I might as well go back, blow these things and see. Warlord Swan.
You know what's gonna happen? Your crow is gonna munch your pineapple.
I can't believe I beat that fucking thing first try. Like, I'm not gonna get over it all day. I'm trying not to feel happiness at it because feeling happiness is always felt by... If you feel too much happiness at one point and you have depression, feeling a great sadness, the feeling of your body going back from a state of happiness into a state of normal feels like a state of depression. Was that even English? And what did I get? Communion. Oh, we have another one, so I could take another higher blood vial maximum. Claw mark is the thing I got from that guy yesterday. Did we get another one? No. And what do I have on? Raise stamina, higher blood vial max, and more blood echoes. These are all kind of pointless. Bloody Gurman's gone wandering off as well, hasn't he? Where's he gone, dude? And what do we need? Oh, I need a blood rock and 2 more bloodstone chunks. It's now up to a blood rock. It's funny you use it. I'm assuming those the blood shards and the blood chunks and all of that stuff is I'm assuming that they are all oh, there's the blood jelly. What are holy chalice rituals then? Have I done any of those? What is that? I can sell 1 pair of student trousers. And that might just give me enough for a level up, but probably not.
Welcome. What is... Very well. Let me
Yeah,
stand
they're
close.
obviously like the old one's blood that has like crystallized in some way, right? It's gotta be. Man, there's gotta be something I can sell in here. These, useless. They give me 200. Strengthens, awaken anew, shining coins, monocular, madman's knowledge, tiny tonitrus. What is that? Can I sell that? I feel like I'm never going to use it. What does it do though? It seems special because it's down here with these 2 things. The old hunter bone, is that a consumable? Empty shell that applies arcane power to a weapon. I don't know what these things are, but they seem special. I could always just go and kill one thing and come back, actually. Yeah, I'll do that instead. What has a thing like right next to where... Wait, what? Oh, you know what? I'll go here. I'll go to my old hunting ground. The old hunter bone can be used indefinitely. Oh. A chalice ritual is what the player must perform to create chalice dungeons. These rituals can be done by combining ritual materials with chalices at one of the ritual altars in Hunter's Dream. There are a number of different chalice dungeons that can be created depending on what type of chalice is used in the ritual. And it just creates like a roguelike dungeon. Okay. Then I will never do it. Hey girl! Refill my bullshit. Is she dying? Oh Jesus. We took her outside and she's dying now? Wait, so the bone can be used indefinitely? Cannot equip as items, attribute requirements are not met. Oh, I need 15 what? Arcane. Oh, well, fuck all that then. I can sell all of them. You're close to the end. Oh, thank God. Now, the question is, do we go straight on to another... one of the Souls-like with... We go straight in to a Souls-like with... Was that enough? What was it? 23 what? I'll kill one more thing, just to be sure. Where can I go to kill one more thing down here? A Souls-like with a story. Neo. What's the difference between Neo and Sekiro, though? Surely it's the same game. Neo has a character creation, and Neo 2 is meant to be the one though, isn't it? I don't know anything about them apart from the fact that it's... Isn't Neo the Last Samurai? Isn't the story of Neo the exact same as the story of the Last Samurai? Is that not... This is all me basing everything I know about it on absolutely nothing. Leo is more stat and loot based. It's more complicated. In Sekiro, you use the same sword the whole game. Yeah, that's what I don't like about Sekiro. I found that kind of a little bit boring about Sekiro. It's just nothing.
Well,
you don't do anything.
understand.
You're not doing anything the whole time. But also Neo, like games with over complex bullshit like that kind of worries me as well, you know. Then there's The Surge, which Peachy's favorite game of all time. And then there's like Code Vein. There's Mortal Shell. As long as it's not by From Software and it has a story is all I want to know. Is this where I want to be? No. How can that be? Tom Cruise isn't even in Neo. Neo 1 is about Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher. I don't know if you're telling me the truth there. I have to say, it does sound like maybe, just maybe, you're lying. It's like another game. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Wolfman just saying games now for no reason whatsoever. And that's fine. And that's fine. I did it again. Order. Order. Neo's story is very vaguely feudal Japan. That's not what I mean. You guys are fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. I'll put a point. I'll put $1 in the fucking jar because Jesus Christ. It is literally not what I'm saying. What I mean is you play through a story. You play through a fucking... It has a central story. This one does not have a storyline to it. It does. And I know you're all going to fucking be annoying about it, but it doesn't. Okay? There really isn't like an actual narrative that you follow. You can play this game without knowing anything about the story. What I'm saying is, does it have a narrative to the gameplay that you play through? Are you attempting something? Sekiro has it too. Fuck. Jesus Christ. It fucking hurts how much trying to get... My God. Okay, Neo has a proper story with cutscenes and all. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus. God of War. Alright, Wolfman, what are you doing? Wolfman? Are you just trying to tilt me out? If that's the case, then fine. And you're in charge of him today. He's obviously on one. A Souls-like game with narrative interaction. Thank you, Hikia. Please explain. Beyond Two Souls is the best Souls game. I hate you. Fuck. When isn't Wolfman? I don't know, man. I was in such a good mood because I beat that boss, and it took one conversation with chat to just dissipate the whole good mood I had from beating that boss. Just simple question to our, hey, simple question to chat, infuriated immediately by the answers given. All right, what's in this door then? I give up. I will do it another day. What the fucking fuck is happening? No, don't go in there. Oh, I didn't open the door I had the key for. That was what I wanted to do. What's wrong with Wolfman? N, get an answer out of him. No, go back. Go back. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? Why is that rock bleeding? Oh, God. Oh, thank God. So I'm thinking, you know, like, what other games are there then? There's Code Vein, that had a story to it, and it was basically a Souls-like. There's The Surge, that has a story to it, and it's basically a Souls-like. And there's Neo. Now, you're all going to pick Neo if I put it to a vote, right? But there's two of them, and everyone says the second one is the best one. Is that correct as well? I thought you asked for story-based game suggestions that are a bit hack and slash, etc. I don't know why you thought that. I don't know why you thought that. This is the problem with people assuming things. How much does it hurt you? How... Holy shit. Okay. There's got to be something in here I can pick up then, isn't there? What's the point in this room then? And why is the game dying? As soon as I open that door, the game started to fucking die. Probably that door, isn't it? I'm gonna die. This is when you use the whip. What the fuck got me there? And why are they moving at 7 FPS? Fucking game, dude. Wake up in class. Sleep at home. Two fixes one's problems. Irrelevant. Just don't tell me everything about it. Just tell me. Code Vein is anime Dark Souls. I liked Code Vein. I just can't really be bothered to do it all again, but, you know. Don't tell me anything like that about it. I mean, that's irrelevant to me. I think what I'm asking is... What the hell was that? Is that a hat? What the hell did I just get? It was called Aubrey Plaza's Lost Script or something. What was that? Augur of Ebrietas. What is that then? I wish I enjoyed Souls-like games. I just don't have the brain for them. No, I'm the same way. I don't like this kind of game either, really. But this is my point is that I am not enjoying playing this, right? Like, it's fine. I'm enjoying it. The truth is I'm enjoying it the way that I can enjoy it. There's something about running around and killing stuff, the true way to play the game where you're actually trying to piece together the story. The first way I played the game, the way I played the game the first time is the way to play this game and enjoy it, to try and enjoy it. The way I've played the game this time has just been grueling with the challenge and everything. And again, you know, not a complaint, but I do think the game is incredibly overrated. Now, what I would love, I think, is if this game, I think I would enjoy it more if the narrative was really obvious and placed in front of me. Because these games feel like you're not progressing anywhere. It just feels like you're living in a horrible kind of groundhog level. Where you just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it is mind-numbingly boring to me to just have to keep doing the same level and walk the same path and fight the same boss over and like it just feels like I'm not doing anything, and I've wasted so much of my life already. And we can argue that I haven't wasted any of my life, but for me, in my soul, I feel like I've wasted my whole life. And almost there's no way now that I feel like I will ever feel like that feeling has gone away. So when I play games like this that feel like I'm wasting my time, it actually hurts me on a level that is just cellular. It's in my soul. My spirit feels like it's being like you're shaving seconds off of my spirit. And I can't, and that's why I really that's why I really hate this kind of a game, I think, now. That's why I didn't even enjoy Castlevania as much as I should have done. The reasons that I do enjoy it is just like an animal in the moment. Like a dog. Like, I exist in this moment and I'm like, me kill thing, bang, ah, me kill, me strong. These games do not nourish me. So, if I felt like there was just a more overt purpose to it, like a storyline that is a narrative that I'm following through, so it feels like I'm watching a movie or watching a television show and I'm getting to a certain point, I think I would enjoy it more. And I have to know whether it's... for myself, I need to know, do I just dislike From Software's Soul-likes, or do I dislike Soul-like games? Souls-like games. And the only way to find out is to play a good narrative-based version of one of these games, which it sounds like Neo is the answer to. And, I don't know. Because in terms of skill and stuff, I don't think I'm so bad at the game. What even is that? A reindeer? Zombie reindeer? I don't think I'm bad at the game or anything like that. If I had the saw cleaver and I was able to put points into vitality and stuff, I'd beat the shit out of this game. I remember not finding it exceptionally difficult the first time I played it through, though I did find Dark Souls to be very difficult. And I played Dark Souls with like a standard knight, I think, with sword and board. Because the class you pick in Dark Souls matters so much more than this, right? You can be a fucking wizard in Dark Souls and it just changes the difficulty of the game outright because I don't know, it's a weird game like that. But I didn't find this game to be too difficult, really. Realistically speaking, I don't think this game is that hard. You play with the sword cleaver and you're allowed, like, health and shit. Well, that's death, isn't it? I can't drop down there. However, Kane, low health, is horrific. This has been so difficult because shit is just one-shotting me now. Challenge runs of games, I can see why people would enjoy them. Same as speedrunners. Like, nothing in the world I cannot imagine ever speedrunning a game. It seems like the worst way to play a game. Oh. No, 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 no. Again, my own personal preference. This is just me talking about how I would enjoy the thing. What did the little critter give me just then? Ha! Almost fell off that. You see that? Oh, it's a big critter. Twin bloodstone shards from a big critter. Is this where they're from? Little loot goblin creatures? They're from this area, the Nightmare Frontier. Look at these stones. I think the opposite. As soon as the game starts a cutscene, I want to put my foot through the screen. Nah, dude. I love it, dude. I bet you wanted to kill yourself during Metal Gear Solid. And for me, it's my favorite thing. I play games for escapism and immersion. And there's no escapism for me in this game at all. I'm still Brad with my hands on a controller playing a video game. Which means Brad still comes with all of his real world traumas and hatreds. Like, I'm a complete fuck up. I play games because I don't want to exist anymore. I want just a break from being me. And I can't stand it. This is unfathomably boring to me to do over and over again. Though I do enjoy just fucking hitting stuff, and like it's like COD. I play COD. And I can enjoy COD. This is the same feeling as that for me. I can just mindlessly play it while I'm doing something else. But to actually dedicate time to it, hurts me a little bit. A little bit. Not a massive amount, but a little bit. Because I just find it to be extremely repetitive and unrewarding because of that. Even the reward at the end of it isn't. I like art. And I understand that this, in its own way, is obviously someone's art. But I like the art of storytelling, and I like movies and TV for the same reason. And using a game to tell oh god, here we go. This is Ashen's coming in to tell me off. There's a loot goblin there that I missed. Now, that wasn't a real one, was it? That wasn't a one-off one. So I like it when there's a story. I like it when all the like a game for me, when you combine all of the elements. A movie you sit down and watch for a short amount of time. A TV show you sit down and watch episodically, usually for a much longer amount of time. A book you sit and read and imagine. And a game you are able to interact with and maybe even affect the story. Games that do all of those things are the best thing ever. Final Fantasy being a good example for me personally of what I like from a game, because not only am I immersed with a visual element, like a story, like a, you know, the story is being told through whatever it's being told through, usually dialogue or cutscenes. That element of narrative. People have purpose and character. This guy doesn't have he does. He's like, oh, I need the cure and I've come to Yharnam, and that's his whole story. Like, I don't know what he wants. I don't know who this character is. I'm not invested in him. He's not going through a character arc. He's not telling a fucking hero story. Maybe he is a bit. But like, not really. Then the game gives me the gameplay element of it as well. So you get like this movie with Final Fantasy VII, one of the first games I played where I went, oh wow, all of the elements are hitting me at the same time here. I'm getting the immersion of a movie, so the escapism that I need. I'm getting to read a book somewhat, because I'm reading the dialogue, so I'm imagining some elements of it. When you read a book, you're imagining how they look a lot of the time. You're imagining the environment they're in. You're imagining their voices. And with Final Fantasy VII, I got that. You're imagining their voice. how they're presenting themselves. You've got this array of different characters that you stick with and you watch go through different narrative character arcs. You've got cutscenes that are like a movie or a television show. It's long, so it's more like a television show or a book in that sense. And then there's gameplay, so I'm also in there. So that strange thing of projecting yourself onto usually the protagonist or a blank character in a game, which you can't really do with this, works on every level in a game like that. So like that, I think, is what I like from games usually. Not saying I can't enjoy other games. I will fucking sit and play COD all day. I'll sit and play COD all day. But it's mindless. It's just it's like chewing on just chewing on a bone. Just for the sake of like keeping my jaw active. All good. Not enjoying myself. But really, when I start to play games like this, my brain has to do too much work to pull the story from this. And while, yeah, I do love the art design, not the graphics of the game, but the art design, I'm looking around. Look at that. Everything here is telling me a story, but I'm telling myself the story. It's trying to tell me a story, but I don't think it's doing it that effectively. What it's doing is it's setting me, it's giving me this sort of immersion and the, what's it called when you're like in the setting? I guess immersion, but it's projecting the feeling it wants to project onto me very well. But the game, dude, all I'm doing all day is just fucking endlessly going round and round and round and round and round. And I'm like so bored. And I'm so bored. I just want to get on with it. Like, what am I doing next? So like I don't, so Ashton says I can't do cutscenes. I literally can't play MGS2 onwards. So you just want to play a game just to chew through stuff. Which again is fine. Like, it's all good. However you want to play games of whatever you want them to be, right? That's why there's so many different genres of everything. Movies and TV and everything. My sister doesn't watch fiction. She doesn't watch anything fictional on TV. She only watches like murder documentaries and things like that. Like, she will watch fictional shit, but she doesn't like it. I exclusively watch fictional things. But it surprises... I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I've never understood why people don't like cutscenes, but I also get that for some people, games are games. I think a lot of it comes with the games that you played when you were younger. If you were playing just nothing but, like, Doom and stuff, and then you play a game with a cutscene in it, you're like, what is happening right now? You know? So again, I mean, that was a long discussion about what my personal preferences in games are, and what, like, for me, hitting just the Triforce of games, the style of games is for me. Not saying I can't enjoy this in the way that you can enjoy it or whatever, but it's just, it doesn't hit all of the notes that I want it to. I can hear something around here, but I don't know where it is. See how fucking free... Talking of Doom, it's doing the thing that happened to me in Doom, where I become stunned and unable to move forward because I can hear something and I can't... I just get scared of the... When that fucking... That room with the two pillars in it, and it's... You can go forward or left or right, and I could hear the creature in the room, and I'm stuck now. I'm stuck. I don't know where it is. I wonder what that comes from. Probably father coming home, hearing the key enter the lock, and you become paralyzed with fear. Anyone have that? No, just me. All right, it's fine. Where is he? He's got to be down in that hole, isn't he? So yeah, I don't know, man. There's lots of ways that you can enjoy things, and I really just want to know for myself, is the reason I'm not enjoying this purely because the gameplay doesn't have any sort of direct narrative for me to follow along and get involved in, Is it not hitting that escapism note for me that I want from a game? I'm just sitting here having to be myself. It's horrific. You've all been on this journey with me. I needed a complaint jar. I've had to add a complaint jar. I said to Emma yesterday, I've had to literally leash myself. I said, she was like, you've got one of those electric dog collar. You've got an electric dog collar on. In order to just stop yourself from being unfathomably negative at all times. He's under there, isn't he? There he is. Can't drop on him. Got him. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Well played, my friend. Well played. That was Merlin this morning. He was properly on one today. I don't know what he was up to. Hey, funny number. Or, you know, if I play Neo and I'm like, wow, I loved that, then we know the truth is that I need more direct narrative in a game for me to enjoy it. Right? Maybe? Had $1 in the jar. Why, did I complain about something there? I don't recall complaining about things, but I really was just trying to get my point across without... I haven't complained about the game. I said that you can all enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. I'll put $1 in if I did say something, but I feel like really I was just trying to explain through preference. Explaining your preference in something... I don't know if that's a complaint. You get no incentive because it's not story motivated, so it's just relentless failure without any incentive beyond finishing the game. Well, kind of, but you can... The thing is, you can play the game like fucking Batman, and you can get into this like an investigative thing. If you do want to... If you're interested in the lore, you have to piece together the story yourself. What happened here? Who are these people? Why does this look like this? Why are these giant gravestones everywhere is one of my favorite things. Look at this fucking place. Like, what is this place? Who lives here? What happened? You know, like all that stuff is all good, and I'm into that kind of storytelling in a lot of media. Put it together yourself, leaving certain things ambiguous or open-ended. Hey, what was the rule about shooting him down? All good in certain types of storytelling, but for me with this game, it doesn't work for me because I need just a little bit more escapism from my game, which means I need you to be telling me a little bit about the world. You need to give me something, you know. I love Metal Gear Solid. I love the cutscenes. I love that it's just this it's this weird thing where you play through some of it and then you get the artistic vision, the original artistic vision of Kojima and his team. You get, I can't aim at him. It's too high up, isn't he? So you get like you get like both of the things. But either way, I'm fully immersed for the whole journey. And it just ticks a lot of boxes. But yeah, I get nothing from this. Nothing, really. I like people telling me the story, and I like people telling me the lore. I like looking up stuff about the lore. But if that's the case, I'm reading a book about it instead. You know what I would have preferred to a game of Bloodborne? A book. I'm not kidding. Oh, that little fucking rat's down here somewhere, isn't he? Where is he? Come here! Bloodstone shards, so annoying. What a horrific letdown this place has been so far. I thought I was going to be upgrading some stuff. Oh my god. We listen to Jay's audio, but no. I can't listen to Jay's voice for longer than like 3 or 4 seconds before I want to slip my own, you know? No, I just haven't. I'm not interested enough in Bloodborne to investigate much further than the basics, which is what I did the first time I played this through. all of my knowledge of this was I played through the game, I looked up what I could, I pieced together what I could on my own, I beat the game, I watched a couple of like long YouTube videos that explained filled in all the blanks for myself, and then I was done. Little Nightmares says there's no real story. Yeah, but Little Nightmares is 1 hour long, and you just go forwards. There isn't any fucking around back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't spend 45 fucking days in this same area, you know. Gosuku, by the way, my good friend, thank you so much for the 3 months. Enjoy those blue balls. You only know how much you want to know, like life. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine from the perspective of whoever made this and his art and his way of presenting stuff. That's how he wants to do it. Nothing annoys me more than when I'm running a D&D game and I prepare my campaign in a way and I prepare my lore and my narrative story in a way, and then someone goes, "What? No, I don't like that you left it ambiguous ending. I want to know exactly how it was ended. You left it open-ended and I am fucking pissed off with you." And I'm like, yeah, but I'm the fucking guy. I'm the guy that made it. I wrote the fucking story. I came up with it. This is exactly how my artwork was intended to be received by you. And if you didn't like it, then that's not my fault. It just didn't work for you. But someone out there it did work for. Someone out there, I wrote that story for me. I'm the audience for me. For this, I'm the audience for this. And other people that are like-minded are the audience for this. And that's the case with this game, I think, 100%. I'm not the audience for it. That's all. You know? For all of my fucking shit that I've been giving this game, obviously I've fucking been embellishing everything and blowing everything up and fucking, you know what it is, hyperbole. I think all it comes down to is just the way that I like to enjoy media. The gameplay is difficult, and to get the story lore is a lot of hunting for items and such, whereas a game that is more straightforward about story is easy to get the gameplay and go. I don't have time for this. I just don't have time for this shit. Going back and forth, you know. I got stuff to do. But bro, you said we have forever to play games on. Yeah, but what if one day I'm on my deathbed and I'm halfway through a game and I'm like, oh, if only I had just not played Bloodborne 2 times, I could have played the end of this instead. You know? I don't know what it is. It's just a psychological thing, and it's entirely a thing I need to get over, but possibly it's a cynic in me where there is no right answer. The design seems chaotic with little direction, so it's hard for me to see anything else but stuff to read any number of... No, I'm with you fully, Annie. Your opinion on this game and mine are aligned, I think, in a lot of ways. I don't like it. I do not like this game. I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. This isn't a complaint. It's just my review. I still feel like it's a PS1 game skinned in PS3 graphics. I do like the art style, I do like the lore, and I do like the music, but those 3 things don't make a video game. That's it, man. I just don't like this kind of gameplay, going back and forth, and I flip-flop on piecing together the story and the lore for myself. I appreciate that in almost everything, so it confuses me that I get so annoyed with it at this, and I think it's just because I just can't be bothered to do it in a game, really. I can't be bothered to do it. When you're watching a TV show where it asks you to piece together some of the story yourself, they will throw a scene at you. They will have an exchange of looks between 2 characters. They will reference something 1 or 2 times throughout the entire season, and it's up to you to pick those things out. But it doesn't take me all fucking day. I don't have to go around. I don't have to watch it 800 times. I might have to watch it twice, but I don't have to redo the thing over and over and over again. It hands me the information, and if I pick up on it, I pick up on it. In this, you actively have to go out of your way for hours on end, finding things, comparing things, piecing things together, print screening the fucking shit that comes up, you know? And I just don't have time for it. I think that's what it is. I think, personally, I'm just too impatient. Oh, this area I could have accessed after Vicar Amelia and I'm way over leveled. Right, okay. Well, that's nice. At least I'll feel strong for once. It sounds like you prefer the playable character have more meaningful narrative connection to the world. Yeah, I do. Always. I'm a character person. This is no secret. My favorite thing in media are characters. I love watching characters. I'm a people watcher in real life a little bit, but I'm interested in how characters progress, change, react, grow, don't grow. That's what I love. That's my number one favorite thing in movies and media, in books and everything. And I just don't get it. There's nothing like that in this. Well, no, there is, but I don't know it, and it doesn't hand it to me in a way that I want it to hand it to me. And I get very, very, very bored playing this game. You need someone sitting next to you on the couch who wants to talk to you about it, and you both slowly figure out the law and discuss it. Yes. So interestingly enough, Emma's brother came over the other day for her birthday stuff, and he said, "Oh, I've just beat Bloodborne." It's weird. He was like, "Hey, you beat Bloodborne. You were playing Bloodborne. I just beat it." And I was like, "Oh, what did you think?" And he was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, "The difference for me is it was my first time playing through it, and also I had a guy literally sat next to me, and I was playing through it, and he was just saying, go there, collect that, read that. That is a reference to that. And the reason that's, you get this now because that actually opens that door. And the reason that happens is because of this this Vicar Amelia, and this has opened because of that relationship to this place in Bergenworth. And that is actually very interesting because the old one's blood was used in this because of that. And someone was just kind of explaining it to him as he went through, and he was given the fucking story as a narrative by someone who's an expert sat next to him, and he fucking loved the experience. And my god, that's how I want to play the game. You know how much I would love this game if it did that? If I had a story to play through, a narrative to play through, which you don't in this. And I was like, man, that sounds like the way to play it, dude. If I had Jay Britton sat next to me explaining everything to me, I probably would not have complained once. I'd complain that the game didn't do it for me. Can you do a Bloodborne tattoo tier list when you're finished? Who has Bloodborne tattoos? Doesn't Jack have one? Am I crazy? I bet Bloodborne tattoos look sick. Artwork, man. The art style's awesome. I don't have any complaint. Would you like Skyrim? I've played Skyrim and I like it, but it's a stupid comparison. Really? Or are you saying that just because Dovahkiin doesn't have a character, but everyone else does? Everyone else does. And the story you play through in Skyrim is like, you know, shit is happening. And there are effects to your actions when you pick the Imperials and you do all this stuff. There is a narrative to the game, while the character that you play is not really a character. If you're doing that thing where you try and debunk everything I've said in a general sense with one specific thing, it's just, that was a fail. Nothing annoys me more than that. Like watching Lost, but with someone who actually knows what the fuck is going on. My second watch through of Lost was so fun because I pulled up the wiki on my phone and I watched through the show answering my questions immediately. What is the smoke thing? Why is there a polar bear? What happened with that Faraday cage? What is this? What is that? And I just answered it for myself immediately, and it was awesome, dude. If you like Lost, if you don't like Lost, you can leave. That's fine. We don't need to be friends. But if you do like Lost and you've only watched it once, and maybe like me, you only watched it the once when it was on TV, coming out every week, it was a fucking nightmare. Awful. I watched it through. Emma watched it for the first time, and I sat next to her and watched it with the fucking wiki up, and it was sick. It was better than the first time I watched it. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it, but I was literally pursuing the story of the game inside the game in every interaction with NPCs and text and everything. Yeah, piecing it together is excellent. No problem. You know, I get it. I get it fully. I do. Jack has Father Gascoigne's face tattooed on his ass. I don't doubt it. The carriage is just the catalyst for the world story. Yeah, it's a world story. It's a larger story. It's like at the end of the world type story, isn't it? Wasn't debunking, just trying to understand. Well, there you go. Hopefully that framed it for you. What is even happening in this stream? I don't know how you aren't following it. We're just talking about different types of games, how I personally interact with them, and the reasons that creates a dissonance with my enjoyment of this game. Alright, so that geezer down there has probably got my echoes, but let me just run up here real quick. I have a feeling that there's a boss around here somewhere. My brain, my weak little memory of this area is trying to scream at me that we ran through it a few times, and it's in the areas that I... Oh, there's another! Who's that? Oh, I knew you were not a thing. The good thing about Endless Endurance is that, by the way, you can just repetitively smash the fuck out of people. You don't run out of endurance. Yeah, I'm finding that the areas that I remember in this game and the areas that I don't are usually the areas that I had to run through for bosses. I need to watch Lost. Dude, I'm not. I'm not talking about Lost right now because I can't stand people talking about Lost with people unless you like it. I will literally not entertain a conversation with anyone unless you are openly a fan of Lost. Hey, you like what's happening here? Tune into Mistlight tomorrow. Hey, 170. I'm one of those people that I'm just a Lost elitist that will not entertain a conversation with anyone who didn't like Lost, because it's just one of those stupid... There are very few things where I honestly and truthfully mean it when I say you are wrong about your opinion, because it's stupid. To say that to someone is insane, truthfully. But I can tell you that if you didn't like Lost, you are wrong. And we can't be friends. Okay, so we got fucking Malcolm the Rock Thrower down there. This is going to be a problem, isn't he? And where are my souls going to be? Or whatever they're called. Echoes. They're going to be... Is he going to have them? I hope not. I feel like he's going to be a nightmare to kill and you're supposed to just run past him. Now, where was that? Where did that happen? No Lost, but don't talk about Lost. And people aren't allowed to talk about Lost in this stream. Now watch. Oh, jumped into it! I was like, watch. This is how you deal with this. And died. And died. We aren't friends. I gave Lost a try. Isn't my thing. Yeah, well, we can't be friends. We literally are unable to be friends. I promise you. I mean it. We can be acquaintances, but we would never be friends on a level where we would connect. I know that. I can tell by people's habits and things, you know? Like how you know, like you see someone wearing like a football jersey and you go, oh, we could never honestly be like absolute best friends who connect on a level that is beyond most of my friendly connections. That's just an example, but like you have your own things, I'm sure, for how that works. And for me, I know.
I forgot there was a stream.
There was a stream happening. That was a long time, huh? It was my next door neighbor at the door talking about some things, and you know. What do you do? What do you do? I can't remember what I was talking about, which is probably a good thing, because it was probably an opinion about Lost. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let's carry on with the game. Okay, where is it going? What am I doing? What is happening here? Oh yeah. Malcolm. Ah! Dude, he starts going Super Saiyan. It's so cool. He's like, you know what? I'll show you true strength. Unlock. What's his deal? Can I get to him? Come here. This looks like bloody Clayface from Batman. Never. Do it before life. I don't know how we do. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Okay, well. Oh god, there's another one. Where is he? Oh, I can't kill him. Oh, Jesus! Oh, no, there's tons of them. You're kidding. Alright, this is just going to be a really annoying area to move around, is it? That's what we're doing now. It's fine. Oh! Uh-oh. Is this poison? Yes, it is. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. No, no, no. Okay, it's slow poisoning. I don't instantly die. I do need some fucking antidote. Quick. Oh, I just took it off because the fucking thing doesn't go straight back again. Where am I? Oh, this is so bad. All right. I thought the neighbor had come back and it caused me to panic even more than I needed to, and now I have no idea where I died, and I'm really hoping that that was the area next to the thing that I wanted to get to. And what a horrific set of circumstances to find myself in. First time chat viewer. Look at that. I don't mind that, you know, Twitch. You know, they do some stuff that's pretty lame sometimes, but so that one I think is wish that would just stun you instead of immediately kill you. Isn't that what my electric weapon was supposed to do? Stun people. 272, okay. You forgot the item. I died. What are you talking about? I'm dead. Is this where I died? Please tell me I died around here. Where did I die just then? And how do I get back there? And what are these slug things? Does anyone have any idea? Was before you died. You know what, Dale? You do better, okay? You're a piece of trash. You probably can't even play this fucking game without pissing your pants, alright? And yes, that's $1. There's where I died. All right, 273 and $1 for Dell. $1 in there for Dell. Stream sniped. Rock dudes are so annoying. What an unfathomably irritating area. Why do I only have 8 antidotes? This whole game, I've never used one. Kidding me? I bet I have to fight a boss in that poison. And I bet it makes me lose my mind.